Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss thought process. So this is a Tubi movie that I found on Tubi, and it runs about 40 minutes, and it's about a woman named Nicole who's going through a breakup. She's having trouble getting on her feet financially, finding a job, finding a place to live. She's kind of couch surfing around, and the people around her are not very understanding of this because they feel like because she's, in their words, like acting out, she's having some, she hooked up with the cable guy and he nutted on the floor of the woman's house that she was staying at. And they're just kind of like really heavily judging her, and she's just trying to get her shit together and try to move forward. And that's kind of the premise here is can she get herself on track? Now this movie, unfortunately, starts off with a thought warning telling you that the events in this movie are not that the movie's not glorifying promiscuity. It's just giving you a warning of what can happen if you become a thought. And then at the end of the movie, there's another thing that makes sure that you know that the movie is judging you if you're a thought, and of the consequences therein. So the tone here is really strange because it's incredibly judgy of Nicole, our character Nicole. The narrator is a total hater. This movie for some reason stops a sexual assault scene and pauses it, and the narrator makes like a comment like, "Oh, poor Nicole." Like, it's just really corny. It posits itself to be like that. It's trying to give this big social message, but it's really judgy, and it doesn't pass any judgment on any of the men in the movie. Right? It doesn't put any accountability for any of these actions onto the men, including the men who sexually assault Nicole in the movie. I think that's pretty shitty. To really go like triple down on how terrible a woman is if she's a thought, but like we're not going to talk about the literal like rapists in this movie. So I just thought it was kind of shady in that way. This was a Villain TV production, and I typically like some of their movies, even if they are kind of corny. But this one just, I just thought that the message of it was weird. The tone of it was weird. It just seemed really preachy and judgmental, for sure, wanting to put a bunch of like bare ass cheeks on the screen. So, that's my review of Thought Process. It's only 40 minutes if you want to check it out, but it's really heavy-handed and I think really like biased and unfair in how it views these situations. So if you want to check out more, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, or go right here on YouTube to my movie review playlist. But until then, thanks for watching this one. I do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you soon.